Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How are y'all doing today? Thank y'all for tuning in to another D.E.F Fitness live stream. Oh man, I forgot to cut on my light. There we go, there we go. We got the light on that time. There we go, there we go. How's everybody doing? Appreciate y'all for being here today. Today we got a good show in store for y'all, and it's gonna be an interesting one for sure, for sure. So greatly appreciate y'all for having y'all in here. I gotta get my coffee this morning. Yeah, we have to get the coffee for sure this morning because I feeling a little bit tired, a little bit, a little bit weaker than usual. But that's okay. We still gonna get this thing going and get this thing pushing, of course, of course. And like you have to do every single day when you wake up in life, you gotta let life know. You gotta let the day know. You gotta win the day and let the day that it's.
Prepare the meat so
That's
don't.
right. That's right. You gotta have that victory mindset. So you gotta win the day every single day, regardless of what's going on. So with that being said, we're gonna play the victory sound. Let's hear it. Yes. In today's show, we're still streaming on multi-platforms. We got it on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor, hit that like button that you're gonna see pop up. I think it's right there. Did it pop up already? Let's see. Did it? No, it didn't. All right, let's try it again. Did it pop up? There we go. Hit that like button right there. If you're on YouTube, feel free to drop in, comment, and state your any opinions that you may have. And of course, right here, you see the Cash App and the Venmo. Feel free to donate if needed. Greatly appreciate it. And today we got our four, we have our four topics that we have. Fitness, which we're going to start off with fitness, of course, as always, and then we're going to switch over to dark humor, and then be going into the economy. Seeing how people are doing in the economy, going down and speaking to people one by one and seeing how individuals are faring today with the economy that's going on. And then we're going to go in and go over on to AI and seeing how AI job market is faring and see what these people think about you as far as AI technology goes and how they're going to move forward and what you should be doing to somewhat adapt or pivot in this situation in this time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But with all that being said, without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into the first segment. The first segment for sure is going to be fitness without a shot of a doubt because your boy's an online fitness coach and we always have to focus on staying in shape. But before we hop into fitness, let me take a quick swig real quick. Let me get a little swig of the coffee because uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. We got Folgers for right now. Maybe switching over here pretty soon to something different, but we'll see. I had got something different yesterday, and I want to try it out to see how it pans out. Might be good, might be bad. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Cause you never know. Cause you never know. Never know what kind of coffee is needed. But anyway, let's go ahead and switch. Get into the first segment. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. First segment. The first segment is going to be fitness, and I really, really, really need to put a banner at the bottom. You know what? Can I put a banner right now? You know what? While we're live, give me 2 seconds and see if we can make a quick live banner. Let's see. Text free type 2. Let's see. Let's see. If I do all caps like this and then put banner right here, then what comes to? And then we'll have font. Select font. What should we do? You know what? I want to try this out real quick. I just want to see if it works. If it works, then hey, we're going to do it live. Why not? Why not do it live? Sheesh. It's a big size. That's what she said, right? Fitness. Ooh, bad idea. All right. We're not going to do that no more because y'all just saw all of that. But at least we know what it's going to be in the future. So there we go. So anyhow, we're going to hop into the first segment. First segment is going to be pole dancing. We got a lady up here doing some pole dancing. And let's see. In the background, she has her little bitty marquee, I guess is what you can call it, or whatever you want to call it. But let's go ahead and pull up and see what the pole dancing skills are like. And I'm pretty sure I won't be able to play the music because, I don't want to get copyrighted. But you know what? Before we even start this, let me go ahead and hit the refresh button because I don't want to mess this up because I always seem to do that. All right, so we got this going on here. She has in the background, if you can see a little marquee right there, it says the Ho Hut. The Ho Hut. Let's see if we got music. I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to play the music, but we are going to see how this works. And as we see, look, she has a pole and it has the Ho Hut. Clearly, she must be a worker or a clothes removal dancer because she has her shoes right here. And she got the Ho Hut. She got the pole. Looks like she's probably in her house. I can't tell if that pole is on is in the ceiling or what. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what the pole dancing skills are. We're not going to be able to turn on the volume, but we'll be able to react to it by just watching. So here we go. Let's check it out. She's got on those roller skate shoes, which is pretty cool. She's got the skills. She's going around and around and around. All right, we come. Oh no. Yikes, she thought she had it. At least she didn't hurt herself, though. At least she didn't hurt herself. But she's up there. She's swinging. She's swinging. She's swinging. She's got it. She's got it. And all of a sudden, oh, man. Hopefully she's on the first floor because her neighbors below would have heard a loud thud. Yeah, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. It don't look like you had it attached too well up there. It looks like you tried. It looks like you tried. Let's see, we're going around in circles and circles and circles, and then we just know it's boom. She hits the ground. She turns around, looks up, and she's like, "God damn, God damn." Yeah, that's how you felt. I understand. I completely understand. It happens to the best of us, but we all love a good pole dancer. So, of course, we can't just give her the whole negative feedback on being a pole dancer because, of course, that's not necessarily a bad thing. We need them. We need them. So let's go ahead and give her a round of applause. Oh. Whoops. And in great fashion, as always, if you're having a bad day, we got to let Mr. Chow tell you about your day.
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
As long as that didn't happen, you're good to go. Nothing is wrong. You are good to go. All right, so let's see what we got here. Next one we got here is we got a gentleman here who is curling some weights. And he's curling a dumbbell. And he needs a spotter. And homie doesn't look too happy about spotting him. I can't really seem to put my finger on why he feels the way he does. But let's go ahead and sit down and watch him and see what's going on here. So let's go ahead and pull this one up for you real quick. Let's see what we got here. I mean, you always need a spotter, so I don't understand what the problem is, why he has his look on his face, because he does look a little perturbed. All right, so you see here we got two people. You got one guy with a dumbbell, and the other guy's going to be helping him with the spot. So let's see how this turns out. Let's go.
Ah! Spot me! Spot me! Spot me! This one dude, don't spot me! Ah! Was that good for him? Ah! Spot me! Spot me! Spot me! This one dude, don't spot me! Ah! Was that good for him?
All right, so the way the dude was looking at him while he was lifting that weight, he stared at him like,
"Shut up, bitch!"
Oh, man. So sad. He walked off in just disbelief. He was like, what is wrong with you, man? Why are you in here making all this noise? At the very end, you know that Planet Fitness, right? Because you heard the lunk alarm go off. Check it out. And you can see the colors in the background.
Spot me! Spot me! Spot me! This one dude, don't spot me! Ah!
What the fuck?
Was that good for him?
What the fuck? Exactly.
Shut up, bitch!
Exactly. That's just too much. That was just too much yelling. There was no need for all that. I mean, granted, you're making a skit, but at the end of the day...
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
Exactly. And that is not what happened. So you're doing okay. You're okay. Oh, man, Ninja. Whew. Got a little Got a
This is
little
just
extra in my
unacceptable. This is
voice.
a
Okay, so we gotta pull this one
495
down.
pound squat.
Uh-oh, be quiet, be quiet. Don't be making all that noise. Okay, so we got the next one here. We got a gentleman here who's about to hit some weights. He's about to do, I don't know what particular workout. This is looking like the good old squats. And we're gonna see what happens before he does his squat, because he looks over and he sees something with somebody else, but then he has to readjust and reevaluate his life before he does it. So let's see what's going on with this guy right here. All right, so you see him right here. He's got the headphones in. He's ready to go. And it looks like he's got, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plates on each side. Sheesh. Let's see how this panned out for him. Let's see if this went the way he wanted it to go. So let's go ahead and check it out. He's going to lift 6 plates on the squat. I mean, and that's what? I know 3 plates is 315. So if we do 315 times 2 or plus, or just double it. So 6, 2, 3, 630, I believe. 2 plates is 615. Yeah, 630. So let's see what he's going to do. Here we go. Oh, man. All right, I got to stop the music. Here we go. Keep it going. He sees somebody else doing it. He's gonna Yeah, let's give him a round of applause for using his common sense. But he said he had common sense. He looked over and saw somebody else doing it, and he was like, ugh. He said, nope, not today. He was like, nope. He saw that. He said,
nope.
yeah, he pulled that weight down all the way to 225 with ease. So shout out to him. He did a good job on that. So we're going to give him credit for that one. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice that he used his common sense, because you don't see that a lot nowadays in today's world. A lot of people don't use that common sense, but this man did. He used his common sense and he got it together, and he made it happen. So shout out to him for doing the right thing and not trying to ego lift. So kudos to you, buddy. Kudos to you. All right, so let's see what we got here next. What do we have here next? Let's see. Our next one. Well, let me pull this down because I don't want to have that being seen all over the place. Oh, here we go. So we got another one. We got another person who was maxing out on their squat. Sheesh. Somebody here is maxing out on their squat. And let's see how this situation turned out for him, because this is a lot of weight as well. I don't know exactly how much he has, if he's using 100-pound dumbbells or just 45s on each side, but let's go ahead and see what happens. So let's roll the footage. Here we go.
This is just unacceptable. this is a 495-pound squat here, and this bar just snaps in half like a pretzel stick. I really feel bad for this lifter here, but he definitely does need to watch where he puts his hands, because that bar could have also definitely just crushed both of his fingers easily.
What?
Wow. Uh-oh, not that. No, turn
What?
that off. Oh, man. Whew.
I said, God damn.
All right. Let's go ahead and turn that guy off, because I don't want him to sit here talking. But let's look at this. Look at this. Look at that. That thing snapped. I'm curious how much weight was on that bar, because for that bar to snap, that's got to be a 45-pound bar. And I'm trying to see how much weight is on it. If I could stop it right when... let's try again. Let's see. See, I don't know. I can't tell how many plates that is. There's no way that bar could have snapped like that. It don't make no sense. Look at this. It just snapped. That's crazy. Sheesh. Okay, that was... Well, you know what? Let's give him the victory sound, 1 for trying, and let's give him another victory sound for 2 not dying. So shout out to him. All right, now there was one thing I want to go in here and look in the comment section. And somebody says, what's your opinion on Bruce Wayne? It is because the bar might be very old. That's a good one. But then again, like, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know. So somebody said, what the bar snapped like a toothpick. Exactly. Somebody said a new fear unlocked for spotters. I ain't think about that. That's actually a good thing to think about. Bro needs to do some cardio first. Oh man. Somebody here. Oh my god. We're gonna have to zoom in on this comment right here. Somebody said, bro is just doing body weight. That's messed up. Somebody said, bro is just doing his body weight. Oh man, that's funny. That is too funny. He's doing his body weight. All right, well, unfortunately, his body weight snapped the bar. But anyhow, but thank God he's okay. Thank God he made it. He was able to bail out. He didn't get hit with the bar, and that could have been a whole lot worse. That could have been actually pretty tragic. That could have been really, really bad. That could have been really, really bad. 1 second, hold on. Kyrie, shut up! But anyhow, let's see what we got here next. So the next one that we have coming up is going to be, where did it go? Of course, I lost all my tabs once again. Here we go, right here. All right, so we got someone on a bench press. Buddy's doing a bench press, which he has on a belt. I don't understand why you have a squat belt on when you're doing bench press, but of course, it's the gym. You know, people have issues with communicating with each other, and you know, people don't like to talk to each other, get help from each other because they feel socially awkward, which is, I don't understand it, but whatever. Anyway, we got a gentleman here who is going to do the bench press in the gym, and we're going to see what is the issue, because it says big fail. So let's see, what is that, 315? If those are 345s, 315 plus some extra weight on the side, it could, so this could either be 335 or 365, something like that. Over 300 pounds. All right, so let's go ahead and check him out. Let's see what we got going on here. Here we go.
My name is Chicky.
Okay, we can't play the music, but we're gonna sit here and watch him. All right, so he's going. He doesn't have a spotter. He's trying to get the weight off, but he has a squat belt on. Oh, he's gonna look. Somebody's in the background. Dude back there. Oh, he's spotting someone else. So he's focused on spotting someone. Oh man. Oh. That was painful. Yeah, buddy. So sad for you. Oh man. Yeah, that bar was not playing with him. That, I mean, it looked like he rolled it on his junk. You know what I mean? Like, looked like when he rolled it down and got his piece, which is painful. See, so she comes. Well, she ain't gonna help, but they walk in. You got these people back here. He's trying to roll it down. Squat belt is just blocking. He looks around for a brief moment. He says, "Forget it. I'm gonna take this off." And then when he rolls it down, right here. Oh man, that's got to be painful. Oh.
I said, God damn.
Oh my goodness, that looked like it hurt, boy. Ugh. That bar wasn't playing with him though. That bar looked at him and was like, check this out.
Prepare the meat, so don't.
Exactly. So he should have thought that through, man. When you're lifting weights, have a spotter. Always have a spotter, especially when you're trying to do some weight that you are not confident that you can get back up on your own. Have someone spot you, because clearly somebody in the back had someone spotting them on the squat rack. But then this dude decides to go in there and tries to be super husky macho man and trying to pick up the weight on his own. Not a good idea. And especially don't bench with a squat belt on. I don't understand the concept in that. I really don't. Like I really don't get it. That doesn't make any sense. Now, granted, that could have turned out a whole lot worse. A whole lot worse. But the good news is...
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
So he's still here with us. So we're grateful for that. So give him a round of applause. We're grateful. Now this next one here, this one is unbelievable, honestly. This one is some wild news right here. I saw this one. So we got a gentleman on the squat rack. Now I don't know how much this dude is doing, but we're gonna let this one play out. And this one is I've never seen nothing like this before. Maybe you have, but I know I haven't. When I watched this, I was like, yo, like I couldn't think of anything else to say, but just
What the fuck?
is all I could think on this one. Let's go ahead and pull this one up and let you see for yourself. So it says this guy almost dies. He doesn't, but just check this out and watch what happens. Here we go. Turn up the volume. He's got the squat rack, and as you can tell right now, clearly, I don't know how much weight he has on here, but the bar is already bent. All right, you can already see it. It's clear as day. Bar is already bent, and once again, guy does not have a spotter, which I just don't understand why you would do this much weight with nobody spotting you. But teach his own, whatever. But here we go. Let's check out, see what happens.
This guy almost dies while squatting over 700 pounds.
Sheesh.
While he was warming up, the guy squats down, and when he tries to go back up, he realizes that something is not right. The bar suddenly starts bending and makes it impossible for the guy to put the weight back. Luckily, he manages to re-rack the one side of the bar. After that, he tries to re-rack the other side, but the bar is just way too bent. The guy takes a deep breath and quickly runs away from the bar.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
What the fuck?
That much weight. You know what? You know what? He did get the weight up. He did avoid getting any major injuries. So let's give him a round of applause. Let's go ahead and watch this one again. Here we go. So I'm gonna turn the sound off on this one. They're gonna look at him. Look at this. He got the weight up. It's bending as he goes up. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I said, God damn. God damn.
Whew. Man, look at that. That is first. That's some amazing strength, because he did get that weight up kind of easily. And his shoulders got to be super strong, like super duper strong to kick. Shout out to him. That was mighty impressive. Could have turned out a whole lot worse, but it didn't. It could have turned out a whole lot worse, but it did not. He made it. He's still alive. He's still here with us. We're very appreciative of him, so that's actually good. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so I'm going to move over to the next one. Oh, crap. Where'd it go? Where we have the port? Here we go. So we got this guy who's, is this the last one? How many more we got? Okay, so this is the last one for fitness, and then we're going to move over to dark humor. All right, so we got fitness. We got this guy right here. He's doing curls, and I guess he's just doing his curls, minding his business, and he's looking around in the gym. He's gonna see other stuff that's going on. So while he's doing some bicep curls, let's go ahead and get him pulled up where you can see what we're talking about. Nice chucks, by the way. I like those. I'm not a high top person personally. We only do low tops, but to each his own. But he's doing bicep curls, sitting down, and let's see what happens and see him looking around and see what's going on. Let me see if I can turn the volume on for this one. Hopefully, ain't no music playing. Let's see.
The Bible of God watching.
No, we can't. All right, so here we go. So let's see. All right, so we got this girl here. She's doing some weight. Oh no. That's nasty. Ew. There's no reason for that. And you got on socks, so you about to step in it too? Oh. No.
Oh my God.
No. That's nasty. That's nasty. Oh no. That's nasty. I don't even want to see that again. She just peed all over herself. Let me check the comment section and see what anybody says. So we got somebody who says, "Where Anatoly with the mop?" That's a good one. Anatoly, I know who that guy is. Okay, that makes sense. Somebody says, "Fresh squeezed lemonade is crazy." Okay, you're nasty. That's gross. Why are they still going? That's what I don't understand. Not gonna lie, this happened to me lifting heavy, but when I noticed it happened, I just dropped the weight and went to the restroom like a normal human being before I got to this level. That's true. Like, stop. That doesn't make any sense. Like, stop. Getting that rep, it can't be that serious. Like, it really can't. There's really no need for that. Needs to work on them Kegel needs to work on them Kegel lifts. They said she needs to tighten up. Going for the second rep is absolutely diabolical. And with no shoes on, like, that's what I don't get. Like, your socks are just pissy. Like, ugh, gross. It's better to have a puddle than a truck. Okay, dude, you're nasty. What is wrong with you? The way she just owned it and smiled at the end, nah, no. There's no owning that. There is no owning that. I don't even want to watch it twice. That was just nasty. That was nasty. There's no reason to be lifting weights that heavy that you piss yourself. I don't care. I do not care. Don't be out there pissing yourself because you want to lift heavy weight. I mean, if you got to lift weights so heavy where you're getting nosebleeds, vomiting, like that's too much strain on you. That's too much. That's too much. I mean, I get you trying to hit a PR. I get that. Or trying to max out and see what your max is, but I mean, golly, that's just overboard. I mean, if you're going to do that in your own personal gym at home, like a private gym. Don't be in public pissing on yourself. Don't be doing that. That's disgusting. That's just nasty. That's just too much. Like, sheesh, like, how do you not feel urine coming out of your body? I guess for women it may be different, I guess. I don't know. But, like, because that one woman said before she noticed it happening. That was one comment. The woman said before she noticed it. I'm like, you don't notice, like, urine coming out? No? Okay. Whatever. Anyhow, we're going to switch over onto our next segment. Our next segment here is going to be dark humor. So, let's go ahead and start off with the first one. The first one is... Oh man, I don't know if I want to show that one second. So the first one is going to be this one says the most sus ads of all time. What's so sus about this ad? We're gonna find out here in a second. Uh-oh, go back. All right, so this one, it looks like, let's see, let's pull it up. Where are we at? We're right here. We got this one right here. This one is the most sus ads of all time. And this one here, as you can see, I guess I don't know. Let's see what it talks about. So let me go ahead and turn the volume up on this one. And let's see what we got going on here. Here we go.
Fingers into our unique sauce containers. At one finger at a time.
Yum.
2 fingers.
Okay.
And then, if everybody's cool with it, work up to 3.
No, 2's good. Now.
I'll take what I can get.
If my friends aren't around, I'll just finger blast myself.
Noise! Noise!
Food prude. So 2 sauces at once.
That's a shocker. Finger blasting is the best.
Wait the fuck not.
What the fuck?
Oh boy. The commercials that they come up with.
Oh my god.
The name of the sauce is called Finger Blaster. That's the name of the sauce. How you gonna name a sauce called Finger Blaster? Let's run it one more time.
Fingers into our unique sauce containers. At one finger at a time.
Yum.
2 fingers.
Okay.
And then, if everybody's cool with it, work up to 3.
No, 2's good. Now.
I'll take what I can get.
If my friends aren't around, I'll just finger blast myself.
Noise! Noise!
Food prude. So 2 sauces at once.
That's a shocker. Finger blasting is the best. Finger blasting is the best.
She said that's a shocker.
Two sauces at once.
That's a shocker. Finger blasting is the best.
She called that a shocker. She had two of this one and one of this one. That's too funny. That's too funny. You know what? Let me see if they showed the names of the sauce that they did. Let's. No, don't copy that link. I don't want to copy the link.
Two sauces at
Finger blaster. You got two in the finger.
once.
That's a shocker. Finger blasting is the
Oh my goodness.
I said, goddamn. Goddamn.
Oh boy.
What?
Yeah, she said it. She know what time it is. She had that look on her face. Look how happy she was once she said it. Check out the look on her face. Look.
Two sauces at once.
Look.
That's a shocker.
Oh no, wait. Look at the smile on her face. Let me pull it back up. Look at the smile on her face after she said that's a shocker. Look at her. She's like, yeah, buddy, you know what time it is. Yes, sir. Nasty. Nasty people. That's disgusting, but that's too funny at the same time. All right, so we got this next one. Oh man, eye. Oh, something in my eye. Hold on. Okay. So let's see. We got this next one here. I don't want to show that one. I don't think I should show that one. That one is... Ooh, that one's too dark. I'm going to have to skip out on that one. But this one here, okay. Here we go. All right, so we'll do that one next. She said, that's a shocker. He had two in the red sauce, one in the clear sauce. And she said, that's a shocker. They knew what they were doing when they put that on there. They knew what was going on with that one. That's crazy. That is crazy work. All right, so we have this next commercial here. So we have a gentleman who is you guys see, so you see you got a little girl looking up, and she's looking up. I guess I don't know. I'm assuming there's a balloon in the air. Uh-oh, let me fix that real quick. I messed up. Here we go. So this here commercial. So we got a little girl looking up at something. Dude comes up, walks up, I guess, to see what she's looking at. Let's see what we have in this commercial segment right here. So here we go. Let's get it rolling. Oh, wow. He's climbing on the damn pole. Treating it like a coconut tree. I know this got to burn. Oh, dang. That's messed up. It's your daughter's balloon. Well, he kept the balloon. Oh.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I didn't see that actually coming. I don't know how we got to the ending. I really don't understand how we got to the ending. I mean, I comprehend how it was going, but the way it ended, that wasn't supposed to happen. We're going to have to call a foul on that one. That's a foul. Let's run it back one more time. Let's see how this goes down. Here we go. How did we end up at that point? How did we end up at that point? How did we end up at that is the definition of a plot twist. That's a plot twist. I've never... Oh my God. That was horrible. Well, you want to talk about a plot twist? That was bad. That was extremely bad. That was terrible. God dang. Wow. That's a plot twist like I've never seen one before. That was bad. That was so bad. Oh, man. Anyway, let's get to our next one. So we have an old 80s commercial, and somebody said that this was actually a commercial. Oh, crap. Wait.
Daddy?
Oh, well, not that one. We got to wait for that one's next. This one here, but we got this one. We got pulled up right here. They're saying this is actually an 80s commercial. So we're going to see what was going on in the 80s, saying this was actually a commercial. It's a candy commercial at that. So we got a candy commercial. So let's see what's going on with the candy in the candy commercial. So let's go ahead and pull this one up right here. This is, yes, it was actually a commercial. 80s crazy ads. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's turn the music up and let's see what we got here.
Step right up, taste the flavor, open up your mouth. Once you get the taste inside you, you can let it out.
Oh, he locked the door. Oh, wow. Good morning, Azzy. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, what in the world was that? Wow.
What the fuck?
That was terrible. That.
I said, goddamn. Goddamn.
I appreciate you, Azzy. Thank you. We gotta run that one back one more time.
Step right up, taste the flavor, open up your mouth. Once you get the taste inside.
Look at this dude's face. So we have a little kid who's walking down the street with his backpack on. Somebody drives by him in a white van, flashes a piece of charm candy out the window, rolls up, kid runs to the passenger door, opens the door, and this is the guy who shows him the candy charm. So the kid decides to hop in. Come on in. The kid says, okay, and then look what happens next. Locks the door. God dang. Come on.
What the fuck?
Wow. Locks the door as soon as he gets in. And then we ride off. We eat the candy. He got rainbow on his shirt.
Available from your local Candyman.
It'll charm your pants off is the slogan. Wow. That was actually a commercial in the 80s. That's terrible. Like, what the fuck? What was that? What was that?
What?
That was horrible. And if you ate Charm, shame on you for supporting that company. Whoever ate Charm candy, man, that's horrible. Boy, somebody was pushing an agenda with that piece of candy right there. Somebody was trying to get an agenda pushed. Clearly, there's no other way to explain it. Somebody was trying to get a specific agenda pushed across. Oh, boy. That was, oh my goodness. And then in the slogan, it says, it'll charm your pants off at the very end. Alright, so next one we got here is we got Eminem. Eminem got a bunch of band commercials. I don't know if y'all know this or not. Eminem was clearly, whoever was making up M&M's was either fucking up or just didn't care. But we got M&M's who has a band M&M's commercial. And let's see what this one is all about here. So we see at the table we got 3 orange M&M's and 1 blue M&M. Let's see why this was a band commercial. Here we go.
Daddy?
I just think there's a reason that we come in different bags.
Howard. Daddy, all that matters is he's sweet.
He ain't half as sweet as white chocolate.
I hate you!
New M&M's dark chocolate.
Daddy?
I just think there's a reason that we come in different bags.
Howard. Daddy, all that matters is he's sweet.
He ain't half as sweet as white chocolate.
I hate you!
New M&M's dark chocolate.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh boy. Eminem, boy, y'all did it again. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna. So if you can't tell what's going on here, let me go ahead and give you a quick synopsis. Let's go ahead and give a quick explanation. So we have mommy, daddy, daughter, and her boyfriend is blue. Daddy ain't too happy about the boyfriend. Daddy is scolding him over there, as you can see. He's scolding him. He's looking at him like, the fuck is you doing here? What the fuck is you doing here, you blue bastard? Scolding him. Blue realizes, he's like, yo, hey, yo, get your daddy.
I just think there's a reason that we come in different bags.
I think there's a reason we come in different bags.
Howard. Daddy, all that matters is he's sweet.
He ain't half as sweet as white chocolate.
I hate you!
He ain't half as sweet as white chocolate.
I said, goddamn. Goddamn.
Who thought of these commercials? Who thought of these?
New M&M's dark chocolate.
Who thought of these commercials, man? Who thought of these?
Daddy?
I just think there's a reason that we come in different bags.
Howard. Daddy, all that matters is he's sweet.
He ain't half as sweet as white chocolate.
I hate you!
New M&M's dark chocolate.
What? What?
I said, goddamn. Goddamn.
Oh, boy. These commercials, boy, I tell you. They funny. At the end of the day, they are very, very funny. But it just blows my mind how they tried to they tried to get these pushed through, and some of them got played once. Probably a Super Bowl time. They got played once, and people probably were so outraged about some of them they couldn't play them again, but they still got them through once though. That's the funny part. Speaking of once, let's check out this commercial. 1 second, hold on real quick. Kyrie, be quiet. Kyrie, thank you. All right, so let's see what we got here. So this next one we have, I mean, if it couldn't get any worse, it just got worse. This is a Axe body spray commercial. All right, so let's see what's going on with Axe body spray. Let's see how this panned out. I should have went to the comment section on the Skittles, the M&Ms. But let's see what happens here. So we got an Axe body spray commercial. And let's just pull it up and let's just watch it and see how this goes. Here we go. So we got the gentleman here. He's about to, I guess, put on his axe. Let's see what happens. Here we go. I probably can't let it play because of the music, but let's just watch the video. So he clearly put on his Axe body spray. He went in starting out like one, and now he's coming out looking like this. Oh, wow, really? So everywhere he goes, he's getting SA'd. Oh man, the irresistible is chocolate. New Axe Dark Temptation. Oh wow. Axe Dark Temptation.
What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
New Axe Dark Temp. You know what? Let's go to the comment section. Let's see what we got here. And this is what, 2023? Who knows when this was put out? Someone divorced dad on Facebook. This would get you canceled today. It really would. Wait, this is much creepier now that I'm an adult. I don't remember this commercial, but that's crazy. Let's see what else we got. I never saw this commercial until now. Exactly. This scared me as a child. I never seen this commercial, so I don't recall this. The fact this is real. Back then, commercials were so much better than. All right, and then next one here, it says she took a bite out of his ass. That is a black dude's face. Oh man. This is crazy. Somebody says, looking back, this had to be racist. LMAO. I ain't gonna smell like no chocolate bar. And I agree. I ain't trying to smell like no chocolate bar. Exactly. But this is how we started. 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 This is how we finished. How we started. How we finished. Oh my goodness. You know what? People give zero fucks when it comes to this, because I guess they can't get fired for their creative ideas, but in the meantime, we got Jackson says, can I ask something? Well, you just did. You just did. But if you want to ask something else, go for it. So let's see here. We're going to go ahead and go into the next one that we got coming up. Let's see. We're going to pull this next one up. So we got, how many more are left for the dark humor segment? Let's see. Where'd it go? I just had my, once again, missing my tabs. This one is the last one for the dark segment. All right, so we got one more. I actually have an extra one, but I don't want to show that one. I think that one takes it too far. There's a dark humor commercial that I have sitting aside that I was thinking about, but that one takes it too goddamn far. Like, it's borderline sad how far they take it on that one. But we just gonna watch this one. So this is a Kmart commercial. I don't know if anybody remembers Kmart back in the day. Kmart was, let me see. Kmart was like another Walmart or a Target. If you don't know what Kmart is, that's just my best example. It's like another Walmart or Target is what Kmart was. Basically, I would say another Target because they had like the same colors. The colors were similar. They had the same red and white color scheme. But anyway, if somebody says, I miss Kmart mostly because of this commercial. So let's check out the Kmart commercial that we had back in the day. So let's see what we got.
Ship my pants. Right here? Ship my pants, you're kidding.
You can ship your pants right here.
You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed.
If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now and ship it to you for free.
That was clever. We got to give him the victory on that one. Hey, they got my money on that one. That was good. Let's watch that again.
Ship my pants. Right here? Ship my pants, you're kidding.
You can ship your pants right here.
You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed.
If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now and ship it to you for free.
I just shipped my bed. That was funny. That was a good one. That was good.
Oh my God.
That was actually good. I have to give them credit for that one. That was very creative. We got to give them a round of applause for that one. That was very creative. I like that one. That was a good commercial by Target. I have to give them full credit. They should have I wish they were still around. I don't know who had better prices. Kmart or Target, because Target expensive as hell. You know what I mean? Like, you go to compare Walmart and Target prices, Target just be stinging people. And the crazy thing is, if you ask women why they shop at Target over Walmart, my experiences asking that question, just with the few women that I asked, they all had the same answer. Because Target is more cute. They think like Target, the setup is better than Walmart. So even though Target charges more, they would still go rather spend more on Target because it's cuter. Like, I don't get it. You know what's cute to me is a cheaper price. That's what's cute to me. I think that's very attractive. If there's a cheaper price to the exact same product, if I can look over here and see you're selling it for this much and it's more expensive over here, if it's the same thing, it's a lot cuter if it's cheaper, especially if it's the same thing. That's just me, though. That's just me. I could be, I don't know. Who knows? But anyhow, that was it for our what is it called? Dark humor segment. That was it for the dark humor segment. We're going to switch over now to the economy. All right, we're going to talk about the economy and see how people are feeling out here in this economy and see what's going on and see what people are feeling out here in these streets, out here in this world, out here with these bills.
The economy. I'm making...
With all these bills and things piling up. We're going to sit here and have some... Who is this? K. Bugatti. He's an e-commerce specialist. That's cool. Well, we're gonna sit here and let somebody. There's I guess a news channel that he's looking at that this is coming off of is gonna speak on how people are speaking on the current economy at the time right now. This was back in. This was 6/21, so last month, June 21st. I don't know exactly the date on when the actual video was published, but this is when it was published on his account. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it, and it says here. People are feeling frustrated with inflation and overall economy. Inflation, 72% of Americans say higher prices have been a hardship or more difficult, and 63% rate the economy as fairly bad or very bad. All right, so it's got like a little 1 minute video on this. I'm going to sit here and let the whole thing play through, and let's see what they're talking about. So let's go ahead and pull this one up. Let me turn the volume up on this one. And let's hit play and see what they say. So here we go.
The economy.
I'm making more money now, but I'm more broke now than I was in 2020.
72% of Americans say higher prices have been a hardship or difficult. 63% rate the economy as fairly bad or very bad.
Eggs, milk, bread, everything's really high, so that is a big ticket issue.
She's right. Food prices, up 1% over the last year, have surged about 20% since 2021. And people vent frustration with housing prices. Too few homes are for sale, and mortgage rates hover around 7%.
And it's a really big topic between my friends and I, even my families. Will we be able to buy a house?
The number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits reached its highest level in 10 months in the week ending June 8th. But the jobless rate is still relatively low, and employers are still hiring. Nearly 3 million jobs added over the last year. Wages are up, outpacing inflation.
Ooh, the wages are up, outpacing inflation. Ooh, I'm gonna have to say,
shut up, bitch,
on that one, because you are clearly not telling the truth. That is not true. No. Nah, that's not true. We're gonna call foul on that one. Foul. That is a foul. That is a foul. That's a technical foul. Wages are up, outpacing inflation. Let's go ahead and read what the comment section say on this one. So, somebody says, yet the Biden administration will tell you everything is just fine and what you are feeling is not happening. That's a truth. Under Trump, I was doing the best I ever did. Yeah. They say jobs are hiring, but actually getting an interview takes about 100 to 150 applications. Good God. And you know what's crazy was I had there was another guy who on a different stream that I did, he spoke on how he put in like that many applications. Like that was like he spoke on putting in that many applications. And I was just like, damn, 150, 175 applications to get a job. And still he would get interviews and it wouldn't work out for him. He said he's not going to give up, but he's put in that many. So for somebody else to say this too, that's crazy. And then somebody else says, bring on Maganomics. Yes. We got here $15 an hour in New York. That's no money. I can only imagine in New York, $15 an hour, because we hear about how expensive New York and California is. And yeah, I can only imagine having $15 an hour in New York, especially when I see what like a studio or one bedroom looks like in New York. They show it, then they show how much it rents for. Like, man, I couldn't live in New York. That is ridiculous. Somebody else says jobs are not hiring. Somebody says I make double of what I made in 2020, yet I feel more broke now than I did back then. Sadly, nothing much has changed. I generally don't understand. Both parties are oblivious to this. Oh no, they're not oblivious. They know what's going on. Let's see. They keep printing us into bankruptcy. That right there. This one right here. This is a fact. This right here. They keep printing us into bankruptcy. I wouldn't say the word bankruptcy, but I mean it could be, but I would say they're printing us into inflation. Cause these migrants got money like out the wahoo, man. Like they're getting all sorts of free everything. And always remember, despise the free lunch. If you're getting free everything, always despise the free lunch, because there's a catch-22. There's always a hook on the back end of whatever is free. So it's kind of like when we got the stimmy checks. After we got our stimmy checks 2-3 years down the line, look at the inflation, look how everything started going, look how high everything look how expensive everything became. So we got a free lunch, we had our stimmy checks, but then in the course of 2 or 3 years, they got that money back 3-4 times fold easily. So right now, the migrants are having a good run right now because they're getting free everything and getting taken care of. But boy, oh boy, I think by 2030, in the next 5 to 6 years, it's going to be a wrap, because that comfort is where they get you. You get comfortable, you get complacent. Just like people who were making stupid money back. I mean, like people who were making a bunch of money back when before 2020. We'll go before 2020. People were making good money before 2020 and still after. And even after 2020, when they put a band-aid on cancer type thing to cover up, you know, the strong flu 19, the effect that it had. But if you had money to invest when it went down and you rode the wave for the next year, the next few years, all the way counting to now and still going, like, if you had the money, then you're sitting good right now. Like, you're really enjoying everything right now. Like, you're not having a hard time. You're not having any issues. And I lost my train of thought of where I was going with that point. I completely lost it. But anyway, somebody says, I'm broke every month after paying bills. They're jobs, but what's the pay? Because going to work costs money. That's a good one. Why the minute I pay my dues and start making more, and now everything is way more expensive? And that's what I was saying. So even though, you know, a lot of migrants are getting free everything, not if, but when, because that comfort is what gets you. That comfort, they get you comfortable. And when you get comfortable, that's when they snatch the rug from underneath you, because you get comfortable and then you lose ambition. When you get comfortable, you start becoming less ambitious, and you expect that this to keep going on, but nothing stays the same. Everything constantly changes, and people don't prepare themselves for the changes to come. They get caught being complacent. And when you get complacent, that's when you lose. And I think that's what's going to happen now. But the next time when it happens, it's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad, because the migrants are coming from all over and they're reaping great benefits for them. But when that rug pull happens, when they pull that rug, especially depending on how this new election goes. If the new election goes to the blue side, then we got 4 more years of comfort for the migrants. But if it goes to the red side, then the rug pull is going to happen. But who's to say? We're going to have to wait and see how this pans out. It's going to be a very interesting one to watch. But they sure did lie at the end of that video when they said, what did they say?
Million jobs added over the last year. Wages are up, outpacing inflation.
Wages are up, outpacing inflation. That is a lie. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. People, and the dude at the very beginning, the guy at the very beginning, okay, let me pull it back up. I guess we go watch him again. So this guy right here, first person they interviewed.
Economy.
I'm making more money now, but I'm more broke now than I was in 2020.
Oh,
yeah, the Great Reset. They're starting it all over. They're starting it all over. You're making more money, but you're still more broke. It's the Great Reset, yo. And the resetting it a whole different way. They're changing the demographic of people in the country. They're changing the type of people in the country. And if you're an American living in the country, you see what's going on. You see how the game is played. But if you're a migrant, you're looking at it and you don't understand the history of America, and you're looking at how things are now and you're gaining a great benefit. You don't care about the history. You see the benefit that's happening to you right now. You're taking advantage of a situation to get your family out of a bad situation that they were potentially in. You know? So then you're bringing them over here with hopes and dreams to give them the power to vote in politics and into the election. And at any given time, you're giving them comfort, but then they're going to fall into complacency and you're going to hit them with the rug pull, which is just evil. It really is. It's really evil. I mean,
okay.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to go on a whim here real quick. I'm going to go on a whim. So I just came across this one. I want to see what this girl has to say. I'm going to see if this one's worth looking into. So let's see what she has to say. Let's see what she's talking about.
I'm really stressed today. I just went to the grocery store, bought 10 items, and it was $80 freaking already. I literally have $10 left on my account. The fuck? So a little backstory. I got laid off from my job a month ago, and I've been applying for jobs months before I got laid off. Sent out hundreds of resumes already.
There it goes again. She said hundreds of resumes. Hundreds. Hundreds of resumes. That's crazy. People sending out hundreds of resumes. Wow.
Applied to hundreds of jobs on the internet, remote and on-site. Tailored my resume to every position that I applied using ChatGPT. Went to only a few interviews. And still nothing. Like, what the fuck is going on with America right now? Like, it's so freaking hard to live here. Like, I'm gonna stay positive. I'm gonna keep applying for jobs. I'm gonna keep showing up. But man, my bills are not going to wait.
Yeah, that's true. The bills ain't gonna wait. Bills don't wait. And the Bible told us how to live righteously and accordingly. And we wouldn't have to worry about things of this nature. Because the beast that a lot of people don't understand is an economic beast. It's an economic beast that
Ever try to apply?
that we're going up against. The beast is economics. It's not a red guy with a pitchfork. The beast is economics and your moral integrity. But, you know, that's to each his own. Yeah, the real beast is economics. And now a lot of people don't really pay attention or care to pay attention to that. But now we see it and it's here. And it's like, well, what is it can you do? Because the last thing you want to do is accept what the government gives you in times of desperation and need. That's what you don't want to do. And you get into that situation, boy, oh boy, you are screwed for not just you, but your generation, your lineage is screwed. Could be forever. But it is what it is. You know, you have to find a way to understand it. You really do. And as a matter of fact, I do want to go back and I do want to, I can't go back on that one. What? Dang, that sucks. I wanted to read her comment section. No. No, they're not going to let me read it, huh? Nope. Nope. Nope, I can't find it. That's trash. Why does TikTok do this? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make anybody sense. Why does it operate like this? Why is there not like a back button up here on TikTok instead of the actual back button on? That's trash. Let me see. No? Nope, it's not letting me do it. Alright, well. I guess I just have to... Oh, it was this right here, right? This is where I started. Then I could do this. And then... It was this over here. No? Alright. No? No? Okay. Well, whatever. Skip out on that one. We're going to move on to the next one. So let's see. The next one we have up here, we have this lady. Let me turn this down just in case this guy starts tripping out too hard. So we have this lady right here. She's going to speak on, what is she going to talk about? What is she going to say? She's going to say, what is she saying? A new money term just dropped. She said there's a new money term that just dropped. This was at the end of 2023 about this new money term that I'm not going to say I never heard it, but it was called something different. But of course, there's always a new term for old terms. So let's go ahead and let her explain this new term, and then she's going to get an explanation about it. So let's go ahead and pull her up real quick and let her explain this new term and why it is a term, and you know, let's let her cook. Here we go.
You can't stop.
Uh-oh. We got to refresh it. Okay, here we go. Refreshed. Here we go.
If you feel like you can't stop shopping, like you're buying something every day, which honestly I really relate to, then you might be doom spending. At least that's what the financial experts say. Doom spending implies something negative, and
financial experts have came up with something called doom spending. I just simply called it a no budget lack of discipline, stupid.
It sort of is. Basically, it's this term that financial experts are using to describe people who are shopping to cope with their stress about the larger economy.
And who does that? Who is addicted to shopping? Because that's an addiction. It's an addiction. Addicted to spending money. We've had so much discretionary income over time that you were able to make it back fast. Like, people were able to make legal money like drug money. You were able to make the money back so quick, and it was going on for so long, having such a good up and up and up, just like the Great Depression. Right before the Great Depression hit, people thought the party would never end. Kept going up and 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 up, and it's like it would never end. Everybody kept partying. Everybody kept having a great time. But then when stuff got real, and you had to understand budget, discipline, structure, mindset, like those things that got you, that actually get you success and get you through life. People didn't have it because their whole existence was living off of discretionary income and not actually having to understand what a budget is like and have to limit themselves and be disciplined on what it is that they make. But let's let her finish.
As things get more expensive, people are shopping more, which sort of sounds like an oxymoron. More than 25% of Americans are coping with financial stress by buying more. That's according to a Credit Karma report that surveyed 1,000 people. So as everything is costing more, why are people buying more? You would think it would have the inverse effect, but I sort of get why this is happening, and here's my theory. I think a lot of major milestones like buying a house or a car, those are so expensive and so out of reach that I think some people are like, what's the point in saving? Because they feel like they'll never be able to save enough to buy these big assets. Even eating out and getting groceries has become so expensive. For example, and this is going to be a little depressing, in October of 2020, a 4-person household would spend around $238 a week on groceries. Now, that same family is spending $315 a week. That's a 32% increase, and that's according to Census Bureau data. So obviously people are going to still buy groceries, but they're going to also be spending a lot more to get what they used to get, or sometimes they're even getting less. And because everything is getting more expensive, I think that people want to treat themselves to small luxuries because they need something to look forward to. I think that's just like the human condition. We need to hope for things.
You want something to look forward to. Look forward to taking care of your family and your kids. Quit being selfish. That's the power of a family. And it's not easy. By any means, it's not easy. Because what happens is when the economy tightens down, it puts stress on people. When it puts stress on people, the two heads of the household, the head of the household, the man, and the woman, what happens is they start combating each other, especially if you didn't plan for something like this and you don't understand economics and expansions and contractions. They start battling at each other if they financially didn't prepare properly for said situation, or if one of them is not disciplined in money management. Because if somebody's like, I want to take a trip, I want to go do something, we don't do anything, I'm bored. And that's one thing with women. You don't bore a woman, she'll lose her mind. Just what it is. It's very rare you find a woman who can chill and just, live a day-to-day consistent routine. And then when the head of the households start bumping heads, a lot of families break up because of economic hardship. That's a fact. A lot of families break up because of economic hardship. So it's the economy that makes it hard for people to stay together and live together. And if people could see that and understand that and look at each other and say, look, it's not us that's fighting each other. It's me and you versus what's going on higher up. It's the higher up elites at the top who have us stressing because we're not raising the prices. We're just living according to how things are going. but yet we're fighting each other because of the stress of prices being raised and conditions getting harder. But it's not me and you that's fighting each other. It's the situation that we're in, that the higher ups, the elite, has put us in. People can look at it from that perspective, then they can go into the situation as a team and be like, okay, you know, we stressed out about something, but we need to learn how to, you know, be appreciative of each other and de-stress each other and understand that we are both in this together with each other, and we're going to get through this. But a lot of people aren't built that way. Let's let her finish.
To look forward to things. America is also a hyper-consumer society. You can't go into a city, go driving, or be on social media without being fed ads to buy something. It's common for a lot of Americans to associate buying things or owning things with happiness. Lastly, it's just very easy to buy globally. Nowadays, you could just pick up your phone, go to your laptop, and buy something instantly. And that makes it a lot easier to buy things. So I want to know, are you doom shopping?
I don't know. Doom shopping. I'm gonna call foul on that one. Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's not doom shopping. It's just a lack of discipline and budget. That's all it is. And of course, the prices are increasing, so not using your discretionary income and for investments, planning ahead for situations to come, because expansions and contractions happen. You got to prepare for situations like this. We seen Venezuela way back when it was happening, but nobody thought that it would come this way. You know, Venezuela was like, hey, look at what we're going through. Look at this. This can happen to you. But of course, a lot of people are like, nah. It can't happen to us. Not us. And now it's happening. It's actually happening. Now, Venezuela got extreme with it, but, I mean, it took time to get there, and we're on our way. I don't know how bad it'll get. I can't say it'll get as bad as Venezuela, but right now, we ain't seeing no signs of slowing up. We don't see any signs of slowing up at all. We don't see anything slowing down. Because I know over here, what was it? A carton of 5 dozen eggs, it was $8.99. That was a few months ago. A few months ago, it was $8.99. Then it jumped up to $11.99. Now it's at $13 even. I was like, wait a minute. That was in a matter of a few months. A few months. It went from $9 to $13. So 10, 11, 12, 13. A $4 increase from $9. That's almost a 50% jump in a few months. From 9 to 13, that's like a 30%, 40% jump in a few months. So you just got to stay vigilant, man. And you got to, you know, have the right mindset about yourself. You got to have the right way of thinking about yourself. You have to have a correct way of going about this. And being in a low frequency state, being in survival mode, being in a mode of...
Want to know how I knew the economy was in pure shambles?
Yeah, you could tell us in a minute, but not right now, my boy. But yeah, I lost my train of thought because he threw me off my pattern. So we got the next one here. Let's go ahead and look at this next one that we have. What's up? All right, here we go. So we got this dude right here. He's going to tell us about, what is he saying? Millennial problems is what it says. So let's see what problems that he has as a millennial. So let's go ahead and put him up on our screen. And let's let him cook. Oh, he needs sound, doesn't he? Here we go.
My boy told me he just bought 4 brand new tires. I was like, at once? He's like, yeah, I thought this fool got a raise. I'm like, damn, you got a promotion? I'm like, people out there, people got the money to do that? 4 brand new tires? Like y'all tire don't get bald and y'all just go get like another used one every 6 months? That's just me? Jesus Christ. I seen somebody come out of Urban Outfitters with 3 bags. In this economy? Urban Outfitters with 3 bags? Now, I ain't no mathematician or nothing, but that's at least $250,000. 3 bags out of Urban Outfitters? What the hell? You gotta pay an admission to get in that motherfucker, to look around. I know y'all tired of me bitching about money, but I'm so poor I gotta save up to be broke. Remember when buying groceries used to save us money? What happened? Eggs $12 a piece. If you eat out every day and spend $15 3 times a day for 7 days a week, what's that? A little over $300? You spend $300 a week at the grocery store. What the fuck is the point of buying groceries anymore? Some stores I don't even go to no more. Like, I gotta get a loan to go to Target. If you ever see me come out of Target with more than one bag, I put that shit is on credit. I got a vacation at fucking Target. Y'all say it with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. One more stimulus check. All right, let's go.
He was doing good until he said that last part. So I'm gonna have to give him the old. We can't go ask for no more stimulus checks, but give him a round of applause for what he was paying attention to. I mean, because he said eggs are $12 a piece. $12 for one egg. That's crazy. He said he saves up just to be broke. Like, that's rough. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, you can't really disagree with him. He's not lying. I mean, that's where we're at right now. That's the economy we're living in. That's what's going on. Things is getting hard. It's not getting any easier. And what makes it even worse is that when the economy tightens up, it puts a strain on relationships. If you got kids in this economy, hopefully you and your baby mama, hopefully you and your wife are on a good page. If not, then an impending divorce could be on your way. Hopefully y'all have duties you follow. And if you have kids and you're not with your child's parent, then hopefully y'all not going through the court system fighting, because then the courts are gonna make money, and it's like, why are you spending money on attorneys when you could just be simply trying to raise the kid? But people don't think. People don't think. And at the end of the day, who's winning? Who's winning? You know, we look at each other and fight each other all day long, but all we got to do is look up to the elites, to the people who make these financial situations that are the way they are. They say it's the market doing what it does, but who cuts on the printing press? I don't have the button for it. I don't give out free anything, and the more free you give out, the more you hear free, the more free goes out. The more 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, you're gonna see an increase in spike in numbers of stuff. Is gonna be harder for you to afford. And it's like they're gonna push and push and push and push for this increase to the point where they're gonna make it to where it's so hard. This is my opinion. They're gonna make it to where it's so hard to the next thing that you're gonna have to look forward to is universal basic income, and you're gonna take it. You're gonna take it, or else you're gonna suffer. And once you take that, it's a wrap. Now they know everything you spend, how much you got, where you spent it at, which they do already. But if they're giving you the money, who's to say they're not gonna tax the money that they give you, which they're already doing now, but take it to another level. And now if you're on UBI, if you're on universal basic income, your kids are going to be in universal basic income coming into this world. It's a wrap. And it's like they're setting up for it. They're setting the playing field, and they're keeping everybody in stress mode, survival mode, the lower chakras, the lower ways of thinking, your lowest vibrational frequency. Because the only relief that people get is sex, and now that's being transactionally, that's turning into a transaction. I mean, it's sad to say, but it is. So that's the world we're living in right now, and that's just the way it's turning, and there's nothing you can do about it, because it seems like everybody is stern on their square. Nobody's budging off of their square. Nobody is budging off of the square. Nobody's trying to do the right thing. Everybody's trying to survive. And that's the problem. That's the problem. Everybody is trying to survive, and they're not trying to work together, come together, and realize that we are all in just about the same pickle, the same kind of situation. We could help each other, but we would rather see what we could benefit off of each other. And if there ain't no benefit there, then we're like, well, why are you here? And if you keep living that way, if you keep like, I don't get no benefit from you while you're around, you're not benefiting me while you're around. Now, granted, yes, that is the way a society is supposed to. We're supposed to help each other and benefit off of each other. But in my opinion, I think just simply where we're at right now is a purge. It's just a simple purge. One second. I hear something going on. One second. Kyrie, turn the TV down. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's where I feel like we're at. I feel like we're at a purge right now. Me being purged out. I mean, there's just a simple purge going on. And you get your mindset right, and you'll be okay and you'll make it through, or you don't. You suffer the consequences. But anyhow, we got another one right here. How many more we got for the economy? I think we have...
I know there's a lot of people...
Okay, we got, I think we got 1, 2. Okay, we got 3 more. We got 3 more. And then we're on to the next segment. So we got this gentleman right here, and he says that the Dollar Tree proves the economy is in shambles. So this gentleman right here, he's got the clown, the hair paint, the red, green, and whatever, an orange or whatever colors you want to put together. But let's see what he says and see if what he says makes sense. So let's let him cook.
Want to know how I knew the economy was in pure shambles? This is the exact instance. It wasn't when everybody was saying, oh, inflation is going up, when gas was so high. Nope. My friend and me were sitting down having a gentle conversation. I had $20 in my pocket. I said, hey, you want to go to Dollar Tree? He said, yeah. We go to Dollar Tree. I grabbed 20 items. Well, I grabbed 10. He grabs 10. So, naturally, I'm thinking we're going to walk out with 20 items. They ring me up for like 27.
No, he's already at flaw right there. Man, you got $20 in your pocket, and you're going to go get 20 items. I think you're going to walk out with 20 items. Like, what about the tax? Anyway.
20 items. They ring me up for like $27. I'm confused. I say, what happened? Only got 20 items. She says, at the cash register, she says, oh, everything's $1.25. At that exact moment, I knew that the economy was in shatters. Dollar Tree has been a staple for so long that everything costs $1. I didn't care about $5 footlong. I didn't care about $1 drink from McDonald's. I didn't care about $1 McChicken. I didn't care about none of that. I didn't care about a lick of that. I didn't care if the dollar menu from Taco Bell sucks now. That was unimportant. But when Dollar Tree, the place that's known for everything costing $1, increases price by 25 cents, that is a drastic increase on every item in that store. You're probably thinking to yourself, it's not that serious. It is that serious. If any other store increased the price of something by 25%, I would be flabbergasted. I'd be like, oh man, what is going on? That's a large jump. And sure, it happened with other stores. It happened with McDonald's. Sure, it was slow creep with McDonald's. The Big Mac started costing more money. Cheeseburgers started costing more. But that was gradual. That was okay. I didn't care about that. The Dollar Tree fiasco, because I shopped at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is where I got my dish soap. It's where I got my brooms. It's where I got my lint rollers. It's where I got my toothpaste, toothbrushes. That 25% increase, that turns $5 from 4 items. Well, $5 from 5 items into 4 items. $10 into 8 items. $15 into 12 items. Yeah, 12 items. Yeah, I'm doing the math right. It's insane. They just keep increasing the price. I was like, man, this is crazy. I'm so baffled. And we walked out with only like 13 items because we'd only had $20 bills. It's a big jump to lose that many items. We lost so much. The economy is in tatters right now. I am so upset how everything's costing more. We're getting paid less just for existing. It's getting weird, man. It's getting really weird.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. He's so right. He said the Dollar Tree is known for everything being $1, but then it's a 25% Everything is $1.25 now, which is true. Because I even go there from time to time whenever I have a little sweet tooth, and I've noticed that my sweets now is $1.25. They're not $1 no more. That's true. And he gave a really good analysis on how everything works. So, your 10 items turn to 8, and 15 turn to 12, and 20 turn to, I guess you would cut that back to what he said, 13 that he walked out with, or for whatever. Like, yeah, less items, more money. And it has a really, really big impact. And like I always say, they're slowly just turning up the pot. It's like the frog in the boiling water. You don't realize that you're cooking until you're dead, until you're cooked, until you're done. You know what I mean? It's just like I said the other day. Where I'm at, we have a 5. They sell 5 dozen of eggs in one carton, right? And like I said, a few months ago, that was $8.99. Just went there yesterday. It's $13. So from $9 to 10, 11, 12, 13, it went up 14. It went up $4 from $9. Half of 9 is 4.5. So that's like a 40% increase in a few months. You know what I mean? A 40% increase in a few months, and it kee's going, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. Now, it didn't help. Also, with the other lady that we just listened to, the other lady said they have this new thing called, what is it? What she said? Oh, what was it called? Doom spending. I think oh man, what was it called? Something spending that she just referred to. I just called it bad budgeting. But the experts now say it's doom spending, where people want to have luxuries and, they don't see the point of saving anyway. They're going to spend it anyway. So if the economy and people keep spending that way, then it's natural that things keep going up. Things are going to keep going up, because if you don't see the point of saving money, you keep spending, well, then it's being perpetuated because the market isn't seeing a difference yet. If the market is still seeing people buying at increased prices, then it's like, well, then why stop increasing the price? Especially if you have an addiction to spending. So you can complain about corporations loading their pockets up with profit, but it's like, you keep giving them the money. Like, I get it. We need necessities, but people still want luxuries and things like that. It has been time to cut back on luxuries. Any discretionary income, any fun things you used to do, it's time to sit on your ass and sit back and just chill. Relax. Ain't no need for that. That time is over. The time to relax, the time to have, and it's been over. Ever since the strong flu 19 kicked off, that's when it ended, really. If you had extra money then, hopefully you're not going through a court case, because that's gonna drain you. Trust me, I know. The evil that women do, they just can't get exhausted from going to court, especially when you have a child involved. They just don't quit. So if you have any discretionary income or something like that, you should know how to prepare accordingly. And hopefully your relationships are tied together. Now, if you got good relationships, hopefully those are good. If you got a good family support system, that should be good. And you should be able to hold on tight with that and keep it moving and have a strong structure beneath you. Because now ain't the time to be doing anything fun. Now's the time to sit down and whatever investments you have, either use those to get you through or use those to get you more. But understanding to learn how to budget and sit down and understand the concept of being bored and just chilling out, relaxing. There's no need to be doing extra stuff. Just sit down, weigh it out, dial in on your business, dial in on your focus, and get through, push through, grind hard, dig deep, and make it through the other side. And as a guy, we're gonna come up on here pretty soon. He's gonna speak about that. I don't know if he's coming up next. Is he? No, he's not next. We got one more person. We got two more. So we got this girl right here who's gonna talk, and then we got the guy that's gonna speak next, who actually ties into it. And this girl, I don't know. I'm kind of. I didn't get to finish her entire thing because she said something in the middle of her rant that kind of like threw me off, because it basically went. She basically went to usury in her in this rant that she does. I was listening to it. I'm gonna finish the rest to have a live reaction with y'all, but she goes into usury, and she explains what I just explained earlier. You know, hopefully you understand the concept of relationships and how to have a tight knit relationship with your significant other. If not, and all you want is a benefit from the other person, then what's the point in being in a relationship? I understand that relationships are give and take, and you benefit off of one another, but there should be a different component between the two besides just surviving, if that makes any sense. Like, yeah, families stay together for survival means, but when we went out on a limb so long for being strong and only and not needing no one, to now looking back saying, oh, I need help now, it's like, it's too late. I've seen your true colors. I know who you really are, and I don't want that around me. As opposed to growing and building with someone and struggling and striving with them, as opposed to, oh, I'm struggling now I need somebody to help me struggle with. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. So let's go ahead and let her cook, and let's just get straight to the point on this one and let her talk. And you can make your own opinion and assumption of what she's gonna say, but I'm gonna let her talk. So here we go.
Hey y'all, I'm probably about to get fired from my job today, but oh well, who cares? But like, I just want to talk about this because this is something that is really pushed on us heavy in the African American community. I don't care what nobody say. Prioritize building yourself a support system. I don't care what nobody say, because people be trying to have this mentality, oh, I don't need nobody, all I got is me, I don't need to look out for nobody, hustling, grind. This economy ain't no joke. People be in 2-income households still struggling to make ends meet. Like, it really is hard out here. Like, this is the hardest it's literally ever been. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, all of these prices is out of control. So prioritize building yourself up a community. I don't care what nobody say. Like, two single moms can stay together. Go get with your people. Get them a couple dollars to stay. Prioritize. Don't be messing around trying to date all these different people. If you messing with people and they can't help you at all, they not beneficial to nothing that you got going on, let them go, because this economy ain't no game. Like, I ain't never even really been the type of person that was like pressed for a dude, but it's to the point where like I literally just wanted a boyfriend, like just so that we can come together and pay bills. I don't care what nobody.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So then your relationship is transactional. I mean, you're not in a relationship. Like, in your mind, you're using that person as a roommate, but then that person would actually like you or have feelings for you. But then in a case, what he's thinking, he's getting a girlfriend and you being his boyfriend, but in your mind, this boyfriend is your roommate to help you get by. So y'all are on two different, y'all are not on the same page, and that's sad.
Nobody say, like, all that, I don't need nobody, all I got is me. Yeah, no, that's not no easy way to live. I don't care what nobody say. And I know I done said that like a million times, but for real, prioritize building yourself a community. And these people that ain't got one, they can brag all day about how they do it on their own, no help, and they be crying behind closed doors trying to figure it out, because it is hard. This economy is a beast. So bye. And I ain't blowing down, but I also want to put this out here. If you got food stamps, welfare, and Section 8, please stop telling people that you doing it all on your own. Because you might not have help from another person, but you definitely got help from the government. So yeah, I'm done. Bye.
Okay. Well, we'll give her a hand clap for that last part. Ooh, about to sneeze. Hold on. Okay. What she said is not wrong. She's not wrong for what she's saying at all. She ain't wrong. However, her approach to said situation is wrong. You want to build a support system when you need the support. You know what I mean? That's what she's saying. She's like, I need a support system. Now I need these things. I didn't need them. I was impressed with these things prior, but now that it's come to this, I need it now. And that's not right. That ain't right. That's not a way to go about things. It's not a good way to move. Because then it's like, you already showed me your true colors. I know who you are. I see you. And now I'm going to get the user version of you. But then let's say we make it through this and things go good again. What are you going to do? You're going to drop me. You're going to, isolate yourself around me and go back to who you were. I'm going to go back to that person that you was and kick me like a bad habit. And, I can do it by myself now. I don't need you. It's a need-to-need basis. It's like, well, why can't we just help each other out along the way? I mean, that's what a partner is. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? But she's not wrong with what she's saying. People do need a support system. People do need a strong unit to have around them. Mom, dads, grandparents, cousins, and stuff like that. Like, you need that strong immediate family. You do need that. She ain't wrong. She's not wrong at all. 100% correct on that. I don't disagree with her whatsoever. She's so right on that. It's just the approach. The approach isn't right. You should have been had that. That should have been there. It shouldn't be like, oh, I'm in need now, help. It's like, no. Like, no. You should have been shooting with me in the gym the entire time. Now, now it's time to, showcase the skills that we've been displaying over all this time. Were you there while we were training in the gym? You wasn't there in the gym. Now you want to train. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. So anyhow, we got this gentleman on the screen right here. He's going to speak on, he's going to give words of wisdom and words of encouragement, and speak on how we're struggling and the things that need to be done to push you through this current situation that we're in. So let's go ahead and let this man cook. I forget his name. Beryl Solomon, I think that's his name. He made this in 2022. So let's go ahead and let him cook.
I know there's a lot of people stressing right now about the economic downturn between inflation, rising interest rates, and a slowing down of the economy. And there's a lot of talk about this going on. I have a very important message that I need you to hear. And the message is, it does not matter what is going on inside of the economy. Major corporations get affected by the economic downturn. Corporations that already own all the market share. If the market goes down, then their share goes down. But chances are, wherever you're holding right now in your business, in your career, you don't own the market. The ocean is still blue for you. When I walked into my father's business in 2008, it was the worst economic downturn that we had seen since the Great Depression. And everybody around me was complaining, but I wasn't. Why? Because everything was absolutely fresh and brand new to me. So every single account that I knocked on the door of and that I won became a fresh account for me and for the company. So I didn't look at it like there was an economic downturn, because it was a blue ocean that I was going to go fishing in. You have to stop looking at the blood, stop looking at what's bad, and start looking at the opportunities that there are in the market. If you find yourself using the economic downturn as an excuse why your business is failing, you cannot use that as an excuse any longer. It's much more beneficial to replace that in your mind and say, how can I take advantage of the economic downturn? How can I work harder in order to be able to make what I need to make? Don't blame outside circumstances, because that makes you a victim, and you don't want to be a victim. Don't look at the markets. Don't look at the headlines. Don't look at the BS that's going on right now. Just hustle and grind harder than you've ever done in your whole life before, and look for the opportunities, because you know what? Your competitors, when things go south, your competitors are going to be dropping off, and you're going to be able to swoop in and steal that market share. And when we do come out of the dip and we do go back stronger than ever, because we will, that's just economic markets, you'll be in a position to be the best that you could be. Don't let it affect you. Go strong, keep your head up, and hustle and grind every single day.
Man's right. Man's got a point. When you're going through economic downturn, it's the best time to persevere through your business. It's the best time to own a business, to have a business, and to shine through your business. Because if you have a business now and you can make it through while things are going hard, then when things go good, you're going to excel past everybody and everything. But you got to be able to make it through the toughest time. If you can make it through the toughest time of the hardest economic part, especially in a downturn, if you're able to have a business flourish in a downturn, then when things turn up, you already know it's going to be autopilot at that point because you made it through the hardest time. Through the hardest time, you were struggling, going through hell, but when things start getting on the up and up and the economy turns around, you're going to be like, oh, this is a cakewalk. Like, I've been doing this. I know exactly what to do. It's just now it's getting easier because the money's coming in even better. But you got to be able to, grind it out, put your nose to the ground, mind your business. Mind your business. Stay focused on your business. Stay in your lane. Whatever it is that you do, do it. And stick to that. Don't focus on nothing else. Don't concern yourself with nothing else. Stay focused on your grind. Stay focused on what it is that you do. Wake up every day, mind and tend to your business nonstop. Keep pushing, keep grinding, and keep focusing on what it is that you do. You have a structured plan for what it is that you need to be doing, and you follow it to a T. You stick to the plan. Regardless of your feelings and emotions, you stick to the plan, and you keep doing it. You keep growing, and every money that you get, you put towards your business, and you keep it going. So shout out to him for those words of encouragement, because that's what people need to hear and need to understand. So yes, shout out to that, man. We greatly want to appreciate those words of encouragement. All right, so let's see. Next, what do we have? I think that was the last one for the economic segment of the show. And now we are on to the next segment, which is AI. And of course, as always, we always have to tap into the AI segment in a special way. Yeah, buddy. Oh, no, stop the music. Oh, stop all this music. What's going on? Jesus. Wow, this music playing. I may have to cut these down, put these on mute. Do I have to put I don't want to get a copyright for the music, but as always, we're going to put these bad boys up on the screen, and we are going to sit here and look at these. Here we go. All right, no music here, but we are going to take a good look at it. Let's see what we got. All right. Whew. We're going to run that back one more time. All right, let's take a good look at that one. What do we got here? Yeah, that one's looking nice. That's looking fantastical. Yeah, buddy. All right. Shout out to her, whoever she is. And then this one, let's see. We're just going to go ahead and slowly just slide this one on the screen. At the same time, bam. We're going to enlarge that one up. Boom. And then we're going to hit play on this one. We can't play the music on this one either, but we can take a good look at it, though. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yes. Get a good look at that. How was that looking? That's looking fantastic, isn't it? Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. You can see closely what's going on, can't you? Can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. You're starting to see it now, ain't you? Yeah. If you could look at the people in the background, can you see it for what it is? Can you see it for what it really is? Yep. That's right. That's right. What you just seen there was those people were not real. Those were strictly AI models. None of them truly exist. As good as they look, they were not real. They are not real at all. Not at all. They are not real. They're just it's just not real. They're just not real. And it's looking realer and realer and realer each day. And speaking on the realness of AI and how good that is getting, we're going to have this guy explain how good it's getting. Because that's what we just looked at. We looked at two AI models who looked extremely real, who looked just like real people. They got to a point there where the second girl was kind of glitching, where you could kind of see where she was at, where you could tell that she was kind of, AI model. But, give that 1, 2, 3 years, that's going to be gone. That's going to be gone. You're going to be able to not tell the difference. So let's go ahead and let this guy talk. We have this guy right here who's going to speak about it. And he's going to tell us about the new open AI and the different leaps that AI has taken, how you won't be able to tell different kind of contents and pieces of content that's going to be going on, if it's going to be real or if it's going to be AI. So let's go ahead and put them on a screen and let's let them cook. I should put it like this, right? Yeah.
I don't think the world is ready for the new level of fake videos that old people are going to be sharing on Facebook. This is OpenAI's new video creator, and this was the prompt: a litter of golden retriever puppies playing in the snow, their heads pop out of the snow covered in it. And it honestly looks crazy realistic. Just know, as soon as a young person starts uploading clips from it onto Facebook, the old people are going to go wild. And if you think there's any hope that old people will be able to tell it's fake, well, this is proof that they can't. Recently, a huge trend has been going around showing grandparents GTA 5 footage and telling them it's from the news, and they gobble it up like it's nobody's business. It's the funniest thing ever. It is absolutely bonkers to think a year ago this was the best that an AI could do. It looks incredibly fake and just crappy. But the fact it can make videos like this that look insanely realistic, good luck, Grandma and Grandpa, because even I don't know what's real at this point. That's my opinion. What do y'all think?
Yeah, man's got a point. He's got a very good point. You saw that video of how it looked a year ago. This is AI a year ago.
Incredibly fake and just crappy. But the fact
Look at that.
It is absolutely bonkers to think a year ago this was the best that an AI could do. It looks incredibly fake and just crappy. But the fact it can make...
That's a year ago, and then that's a year later. A year ago and a year later. Shout out to him for pointing this out. Because that's what we're going through, man. That's exactly what we're going through. You're not going to be able to tell the difference between what's real and what's fake. And AI is just going to keep pushing the envelope. And we're going to see how big AI is going to be by 2030. We're at 2024, 6 years. If you can buckle down and double down, triple down on what it is you need to be doing and getting your mindset and getting your business structure for this AI that's coming on, man, if you can just stay the course and just keep going strong, you're going to crush it. You're going to kill it. But you got to just stay focused, man. It's going to be a rough ride. It's going to be a rough ride, especially if you don't have anybody else behind you helping you. You know what I mean? Like somebody diligently like in your corner, understanding you, you know what I mean? Helping you and true to you. You know what I mean? Like you need that support system like that last girl was saying. If you don't have that, it's going to be a rough ride for you. It's going to be tough. You know what I mean? So stay true to the course, true to the path, and mind your business. I can't say that enough. Mind your business. And when I say mind your business, I mean stay focused on your business. Know what your business needs. Know what you need to do and know what you have to get done and make the sacrifices it takes for the long-term success. You got to do it. You got to do it because nobody's safe. Because those AI models, that's going to kick models, any kind of model. I'm not just talking about runway models. I'm talking about fashion models, makeup art people who put on makeup models, any kind of model, any kind of modeling that you do, it's cheaper to have an AI model it for you. You don't gotta, there's no travel expense. There's no product expense. You don't have to give away product to the artist anymore or the model. You don't have to give away nothing to the model. You don't have to house the model. Nothing. Actors and actresses, look at this video. Look at this video right here. Check out this video. This was a year ago.
Fake and just crappy.
This is a year later. Look at this video.
Videos like this that look insanely realistic.
You ain't gonna need actors anymore. What you need an actor and an actress for? You see that they're complaining about their situation in life. Actors and actresses. You know they're talking about having AI lawyers coming up here pretty soon. I mean, that's probably already in the works. You know, like everybody's getting got by AI. Everybody. So it's not just, I mean, musicians and music. I showed you that one where AI made its own music and it made its own song and it made their own lyrics and made their own beat, made everything, made the music instrument, everything. Like Everybody's going to be affected by this. Your news, even your news, your whole news channel, your whole news crew and everything could be AI'd. All of it. I showed another one on that on the previous stream I did in the past. It showed that the whole news channel was streamed, was AI. Not a single real human in sight. Not one. So it's getting to that point where you're going to have to think in a different way on how to get through and make it. Like it's just gonna, and I mean it's been that way. It's just that it's starting to come to a head now. And when people start feeling the grips on it, they weren't ahead of the curve. Now that they're in the curve, they're trying to pivot, but the pivot could be too late because you don't have anything to help you pivot. You know. So here we are, and this is where we're at right now. And shout out to that guy for showing us that video right there, because that's a good video to look at and see how things are going. Now, let's see, where is this guy at? So, where is this? Here we go. So this guy right here, I don't know his name. I don't know his name. I've seen him before. I just can't think of what his name is. Let's see. Does anybody say his name? This guy's going to speak on AGI, which is artificial general intelligence, and then it goes up and up and up from there. But you can figure it out as we go along. Let's see. This is The Economist. If AGI is achieved, it would be able to outperform most humans on most intellectual tasks. When might that happen, and how worried should we be? We asked Sam Altman, the boss of OpenAI. So here we go. Sam Altman. Let's go ahead and see how the boss of OpenAI, who is helping AI to achieve most of job tasks that are going to unemploy a lot of humans, a lot of people. Let's see his outlook on it. Let's see how much he cares about humanity. Here we go.
2-week freak out with GPT-4, right? This changes everything. AGI is coming tomorrow. There are no jobs by the end of the year. And now people are like, why is it so slow? And I love that. I think that's a great thing about the human spirit, that we always want more and better. And I think that's why we're never going to run out of things to do. GPT-4 was a big deal in some sense and did not change the world as much as everybody had their meltdown about. I believe that someday we will make something that qualifies as an AGI by whatever fuzzy definition you want. The world will have a 2-week freakout, and then people will go on with their lives. We are making a tool that is impressive, but humans are going to do their human things, and society has a lot of inertia. And I think we will both invent AGI sooner than most of the world thinks, and in those first few years, it will change the world much less. And then in the long term, it'll change it more. The world had like a 2-week freakout with GPT-4, right? This changes everything. AGI.
Now, I'm not opposed as to what he's saying, but one thing you have to pay attention to is when he says we, who is he talking to? Who is we? Because if you look at his buddies on the panel up there, they're over there nodding their head yes, like, hurry up, bring out this new AI. We got profits to reel in. We have a lot of money to cash in on. You know what I mean? They're ready for the big bucks. But when he says we, just think about who is we he's talking about. Because if you ain't on your grind, you ain't on your pivot, he ain't talking about you. He's talking about him and his rich buddies, because he's the boss of OpenAI. And there's no telling how he's raking in tons of money, especially when AI is going to be. We're going to find out how big AI is going to be in the coming future, but let's let him cook one more time.
AI's coming tomorrow. There are no jobs by the end of the year. And now people are like, why is it so slow? And
look at them. They're like, yeah, why is it so slow? I need more profits. I only got 3 yachts. I need 3 more.
I love that. I think that's a great thing about the human spirit, that we always want more and better. And I think that's why we're never going to run out of things to do.
That's the great thing about the human spirit. We want more and better, but more and better for who? More and better for the top 10 to 5% is the way I look at it. So you got to get on it. You got to stay focused on it. You can't allow anything to derail you from this. You got to have discipline and have a structure on your own type of life that you're living. You don't have no time to play around because these people ain't playing. They don't care about humanity. They care about these AI robots and the profits that it's about to rake in. It's about to rake in massive profits, and they ain't finna hold back from that. They want that payout. They want that payout, and they're good at slick talking. So you're either gonna hop on this train and roll with it, or get rolled over. Because everybody's like, oh, the jobs are gonna go away, and we're not gonna have jobs anymore. It's like they don't care about you and your job. They care about these profits that's about to come in, and I'm going to tap into the profits here in a minute. And you're gonna see how much these profits are. You're gonna see how big these profits are that they're about to tap into. They're massive amounts of profits, and it's coming soon. That's the thing. It's coming very soon. And yes, at the expense of the profits that are about to be made, yes, there's about to be a lot of lives that are about to get sacrificed. A lot of people are going to lose their lives in the process. Or their lives are going to be turned into eternal slavery. But let's let them finish up.
GPT-4 was a big deal in some sense and did not change the world as much as everybody had their meltdown about. I believe that someday we will make something that qualifies as an AGI by whatever fuzzy definition you want. The world will have a 2-week freakout, and then people will go on with their lives. We are making a tool that is impressive, but humans are going to do their human things, and society has a lot of inertia. And I think we will both invent AGI sooner than most of the world thinks, and in those first few years, it will change the world much less. And then in the long term, it'll change it more. The world had
You see how you slid that in? In the long term, it'll change it more, right? At the first, it'll be slow, but in the long term, it'll change it more. You know what I mean? But we're not going to talk about the long-term change. We're just going to talk about right now and the little small increments that are going to add up to the big change in the future. But who's going to benefit from it? Who's going to benefit from it? But hey, if you see the writing on the wall, shout out to you. Claps and cheers. All right, so how many more we got? Because we're almost done with the show. Oh, crap. What is this? What is this? Oh, I'll pull her down. All right. So let's see. The next one that we have here. How many more do we have? AI. What is this? 1, 2. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 more. Okay, we got quite a few more, but we're gonna run through them real quick. This ain't gonna take long. So, giving an example of what it's going to look like. Here's some remote jobbing that I've came across. So, we got a remote worker who is we have a remote worker who is working from home. We got a remote worker and it's doing work in Toronto. I don't know how true this is, but let's go ahead and just roll the footage. Let me cut that music off. Look at this. He's a remote worker for $3.75 an hour, allegedly. And we got the robot in Toronto doing the same thing that he's doing way across the other side of wherever he's at. We don't know how close they are to each other. You know, we have no idea. I mean, all because he looks Asian doesn't mean he's in an Asian country and this robot is in Toronto. So you can't take that, because I mean, he could be in this room and the robot could be on the other side of the wall. But if you look in the screen right here, he's putting something up. You see how his eyes are moving. He's grabbing something, and he's moving it to wherever this is in here. So if this is what's happening, then once the robots get this down, remember the AI, it picks up on it. It has a good memory. It starts to teach itself. It teaches itself really quick, and pretty soon, this guy won't even be needed no more. You know, like this guy won't even be needed anymore. Like you're just programming it to understand what it needs to do. Once it picks up what it needs, it's like, all right, buddy, we don't need you anymore. You're laid off. We need to pocket this little extra money we was giving you. We need that. We need that. Let's go ahead and read these comments. Somebody says, sign me up. Somebody here said that robot is actually collecting data and training on it. After a certain point in time, it no longer needs human intervention and can perform these tasks on its own, most probably with better speed. Exactly. It's the same thing I said. It's the same thing I said. It's gonna train itself. Someone can make a game out of it and people will be working for free, basically. Love it. Someone who enjoys remote work, having more options regardless of the field is optimal. Some people prefer to have face-to-face interactions, and that's okay, but I just love having the option of not having to get up out the comfort of my house to make money. True, but you got to go back to what this guy said. That robot is actually collecting data and training on it. After a certain point, it no longer needs the human intervention. It can perform these tasks on its own. You'll be a prisoner in your own home. That's what you're going to be. You're going to be a prisoner in your own home because you like to sit home all day and not do nothing, but you don't realize your home is your prison. What's the difference? You know, what's the difference between a prisoner and then you being a prisoner in your own home? Because pretty soon, when they give you UBI, you're basically a prisoner. The world will be a big prison at that point. That's what UBI is, in my opinion. It's like a universal prison. Because what's the structure of a prison? How much do prisoners get paid? How much do prisoners get paid? Aren't they forced to do labor they don't want to do? Right? Prisoners do get paid a certain amount, and they do labor that they don't want to do, and they don't get paid very much. Well, what's UBI? UBI is the same concept. They're going to pay you a certain amount, and they're not just going to let you get that money for nothing. You're going to have to do something for it, in my opinion. You're going to do something. They ain't going to let you sit around and just get the money and live. Like, no, it's not going to work that way. Robots will do everything without us, and we just sit at home without work. Yes, takes way more time and money. Just a thought, is it worth paying for the robot operating system as a remote operator if the robot is 4 times slower and nowhere close as flexible as a real human? High investment plus maintain plus low performance equals where's the value? Well, anything in business starts out slow, but it's going to pick up exponentially. I thought this was done in Japan at the robot restaurants. Yeah, exactly. So you see where they're going with this. And they have no signs of slowing up. They're not about to slow down at no point are they going to slow down. Like, they're not slowing down. They're finna go full-fledged with this, and they're going all the way. I mean, can't blame them. It's been put in movies. We kind of knew this was coming. It's just that, do you believe it's coming? Are you doing something to prepare yourself for what's coming? You know, I'm not trying to scare you or nothing. I want you to be aware, because a lot of times people get their head down and they're consuming all sorts of content. They're consuming, and they're not producing anything. And when you flip the switch and become a producer, you'll be able to see a lot more of what's going on in the world of business and marketing. And you understand the world better than it is to being a consumer, because you have to pay attention to the world from a producer standpoint. You have to. It's a different way of seeing the world, because the world is business. The world is just a big business. And let's see, we got another one up here we're going to put up on the screen. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, crap. There we go. So I'm going to close this one. Let's see. What is this right here? This is going to be... what is this? Oh, the 8 biggest AI news happening this week. This was back in a month ago, end of May, beginning of June, a month ago, I would say. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pull this one up right here. And it's nothing that you see, but it's what you read. I'm going to go ahead and read it to us so we can get a good understanding of what's going on. So here we go. The 8 biggest AI news happening this week you can't miss. You can see if you can see it right here. Let me see. Can I make that look better? Yeah, I can. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do it just like this. So the 8 biggest things for AI News Week, and we're going to read them off. I'll read them off to you. You can now create and watch AI generated TV shows. Bam, there that is. The simulation, formerly known as Fable Studio, has unveiled Showrunner, a new platform where users can create and watch AI-driven TV shows on virtual worlds with featured-like episode generation and script editing. Next AI model training begins at OpenAI. OpenAI has announced the formation of a new Safety and Security Committee led by CEO Sam Altman and other board members to oversee the development and training of its next AI model, which aims to significantly advance capabilities towards AGI. Perplexity Pages. Perplexity AI unveiled Pages, a new tool for converting research into visual content such as articles, reports, and guides. This feature is very cool. I recommend giving it a try. Also, hats off to the Perplexity team for constantly innovating and shipping. Then you have the future that is happening. This is the automation powered by ChatGPT 4.0. It generates Figma designs based on PRD. And as you can see, it's showing you an example of how it's working. So it's basically turning prompts into visuals. The next one is AI Nano Nero is the future. Buckle up because it's coming. AI Nano Nero. The world's first bioprocessor uses 16 human brain organoids for a million times less power consumption than a digital chip. Final Spark has unveiled the Neuro platform combining AI, nanotechnology, and neurobiology to create a revolutionary bioprocessor that uses the human brain organoids for ultra-efficient computing. See, was this going to be number 6? Number 6, Mr. Beast just made his AI tool debut. He just created an AI tool. He released the new tools for his ViewStats Pro platform, including an AI-powered thumbnail search that allows users to find inspiration with natural language prompts. And he's showing you an example of it right up here.
I use on my Mr. Beast YouTube channel, and now I'm releasing all those tools in ViewStats Pro. ViewStats is not some company paying me money. This is literally my business that I built to help creators grow their channels. And to kick off ViewStats Pro, I'm launching 5 initial tools that I think will be incredibly useful no matter where you are in your... Over the last few years...
All right, so we have this one right here. This is called Watching Full Self-Driving Cut the Entire Line to Make a Left That AGI is Here. So this is showing you that a automated car is just going around traffic. Excuse me. An automated car went all the way around traffic to make a full cut in the line to make a left. See, look, it goes around, cuts to the front of the line, and gets all the way there. Now, allegedly, nobody's driving. We don't know because we can't see. The next one is introducing Toon Crafter, a new tool that helps animators create smoother and more natural cartoon animations by using input and output images and offering interactive controls for a perfect animation, a perfecting animation. AI-generated animes on the way. And yeah, that's that for that. So, as you see, nobody is safe. Nobody is safe as far as the job goes. So the best thing for you to do is to learn how to capitalize off of this and learn it, understand it, see how to use it, utilize it to your benefit. Because that's all we can do at this point. Be creative, be innovative, but understand that these people are not playing around. They're going to use this, and they're going to use it to enslave you if you don't use it to your benefit. All right, so the next one we have right here is this one's going to show AI brings loved one images back to life, which to me is kind of creepy, man. This is crazy. So you got this girl and you see her grandpa. This is her and I'm assuming, this is my assumption. The charm of AI brings families back to life. So this could be a girl and her dad, or a girl and her grandpa, whatever. And then this is the real photo of their two separate photos, and then this is the AI generated version of photos. So this is the AI picture of him and maybe his mom or his grandma, and then this is the AI version of that, and it brings them together. So 2 separate pictures of a child and grandmother, I'm assuming, and then this is the AI version of those 2 separate photos and how they blend them together. They could have never met before in real life. They could have never met before in real life. But these are AI generations. That's wild. That is wild. I mean, it's kind of creepy at the same time how AI can literally manipulate you and take you or your loved ones and bring you back up from the past and put you together. It's like Humpty Dumpty, right? Like the story of Humpty Dumpty. Yeah. That's what it's like. The story of Humpty Dumpty. All right, so here we go. We got another one. And this is about open AI. And it's just giving you an example of the levels of AI. So this is going to give you an example of the stages that it's going to go through and where we're at. And it's the same guy, Sam Altman, and he's going to speak on the 5 levels that OpenAI. OpenAI introduces 5 level system to track progress toward human level AI. And we have it right here. OpenAI imaging's our AI future. Stages of AI. So we got level 1, which is chatbots, AI with conversation, no language. Level 2, reasoners, human level problem solving. Level 3, agents, systems that can take actions. Level 4, innovators, AI that can aid in inventions. And level 5, organizations, AI that can do the work of an organization. They speak over here. OpenAI has unveiled the 5-level system to track its progress towards achieving artificial general intelligence. This new system helps explain their current advancements and future goals in a clear way. The details. OpenAI's new system includes 5 levels. Level 1 is where we are now, with AI that can chat with people. Level 5 is the ultimate goal, where AI can handle tasks of an entire organization, a business, in other words. Right now, OpenAI believes it's at level 1. Appreciate it, Crash. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you. Right now, OpenAI believes it's at level 1, but it's almost ready to move to level 2, called reasoners. At this level, AI can solve problems like a human with a PhD, but without tools. During a recent meeting, OpenAI showed off some new abilities of its ChatGPT 4 model. We're at 4.0 now. These new skills are getting closer to how humans think and reason. Sam Altman thinks we might see AGI within this decade. The company is always testing and improving its AI to move up the levels. Other companies like Google, DeepMind have similar systems to measure AI progress, and they use levels like expert and superhuman. Why it matters? OpenAI's progress toward AGI could change how we work, live, and solve problems. Achieving AGI means AI could outperform humans in many tasks, leading to new innovations and efficiencies. However, there are uncertainties about safety and ethical implications that need careful consideration. Dun, 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 which is a sound bit that I need, but in the meantime, we'll play. So, I mean, once it gets to a certain point, we'll be at the point of no return, you know what I mean, where we can't go back and say like, oh, we messed up here, because once the AI has its own understanding, it can create itself and do what it wants to do. There's nothing that you can do to stop it unless you want to fight a robot. I mean, and good luck to you on that if you can fight a robot. Like, if you can fight a robot, then cheers to you. You know what I mean? But here's the last slide, and this is the main thing that you need to pay attention to. This is to me, this is the main one. This is the main reason why people should be understanding AI and understand that it's profits over everything. This is how these people move. This is how the higher ups are going to go towards, because nothing has caused this kind of exponential financial growth before. But listen to the profit margins that you're going to hear about. This is where this is what it's all about. This is why they don't give a damn about anybody's job, about what it's taking. Oh, they don't care, because these profits are it's too much. It's too much to leave on the table. It's too much money to leave on the table for them to give a damn about anybody or anything. They're going for it, and they finna take it. Listen to what this lady is about to say. So here we go. It's the final one for the day, and we'll be done with the show. So let me make sure I got her on. And here we go. Let's hear her out. What is her name? ARK Invest say that Robotaxis will be worth $28 trillion in 2030 because it will be cheaper per mile and autonomous vehicles are already safer than human drivers. That's just one avenue of revenue, if that makes sense. They're only talking about Robotaxi. They're not talking about nothing else. But let's let her go ahead and do it.
Taxis will be one of the largest AI opportunities of our time. And we expect roughly $28 trillion in enterprise value to be created in 2030 thanks to robotaxis or autonomous ride hail. So to kick it off, why do we care about autonomous ride hail? Well, the cost of personal mobility really hasn't changed in the past 100 years since the Model T. And that's changing now. We expect that at scale, a robotaxi could cost a consumer just 25 cents per mile. That's less than half the cost of a personal car and less than a tenth of the cost of a taxi today. This is a super dramatic cost decline, and we think that this will drive consumer adoption of autonomous ride hail. Autonomous taxis will be much safer than personally driven cars, but ultimately they will be cheaper, and that's what makes them such an attractive opportunity. They're also proving to be safer than humans. So this is adjusted for non-highway driving or surface or city streets, which is actually more accident prone on a per mile basis on average. But we already see that Tesla's data suggests that using FSD is roughly 5 times safer than not using it or than driving your Tesla yourself. It's also safer than the national average. We believe robotaxis will be one of the largest AI opportunities of our time.
Yeah, that's basically it. She basically broke down the profit margins for you, saying that what's the point of having humans driving? Because the profit margins of having no one drive or having automations drive is going to basically relieve any issues that we have as far as crashes and safety. And they don't have to give out licenses and all that stuff. The DMV is really not going to be needed much more because it's like, we don't need you driving. Just hop in one of our vehicles with a camera in it. We can monitor everywhere you go and everything you say while you're driving. We don't need you to drive because there's a higher probability of you crashing than our automated robo-taxis or robo-vehicles. Then on top of that, all the jobs that are going to disappear, because then if the robo-taxi's on the street, then that means that delivery, Uber, any kind of DoorDash, the people who pick up your groceries, that's gone. Transportation, trucking, wrap. It's over, finished, done, gotcha, bye, don't need you. Those jobs are gone. Younger kids nowadays are not going to understand the concept of having a car because they aren't going to be needed to drive. They're just going to be hop in this car and you'll be driven. You don't need to understand what it feels like to drive a car anymore. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And that's just robo-taxi. That's just one AI revenue source. That's just one. That's transportation. And transportation is one of the biggest revenue sources. Because if you are in the business of transportation, transportation rules everything. Cars, trucks, planes, automobiles. You know what I mean? That's how you transport goods and services across the world. So transportation is a huge one. It is a really big one. It really is. You know what I mean? Because that's how you get goods and services from city to city, state to state, country to country. And it's, you know what I mean? It's not just going to be cars. Cars, then it's going to be boats. From boats, it's going to be trains. And trains is going to be planes. Like, all of these things are going to get automated. I mean, which they practically almost already are. So if you get the transportation hub down, and that's 28 trillion on just the transportation side, what next? Them trillions are going to add up. Quick. Them trillions are going to add up. And this is by 2030. This is by 2030. So they're not playing about this AI. They don't give a damn about your job or your survival or your kids or your family. The hell with you is how they look at it. You a slave. You a slave. And you're going to be a slave to whatever they leave on the table as far as crumbs. And you're going to divide those crumbs with the other crumb snatchers. That's how they see it. That's how they see it. Well, that is it for today's show, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate you for being here. Thank you for all of this that you've done. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for everything. Greatly appreciate it, man. We're gonna have to get up out of here because I got a gym to hit up and all that good stuff and weights to lift and gains to get. So thank y'all for being here. We'll be here on Monday because tomorrow's Sunday. So we're going to chill on Sunday. We'll be back here on Monday morning to kick off another show. And we're going to keep this thing going, this train rolling. We'll have a new workout video uploaded to the YouTube The Elliott Fitness channel today. So there's a new workout video coming up soon. Sure to tune into that. Get your home workout in. I greatly appreciate all the support and everybody out there. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we're streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, give a like. Hit the like button to support this video and get the algorithm out. And if you're on Twitch or Kick, give me a follow as well. I greatly appreciate you there as well. But with that being said, we are going to get up out of here and we'll see y'all next time. Take care. Peace.